Today on my channel, Survive and Thrive, I'm here again to talk about a very exciting crypto project out there, Algorand, ALGO. Now this is one that I've started investing a number of months ago. I don't think it's quite been a year, but it's piqued my interest because of how quickly it's moving in the market cap, which I'll touch on later in this video. But also, as you can see, just the way that the price has jumped in the last year and even just in the last few weeks or month. So let's get right into it. This is definitely one that I see in the immediate future having a real impact. There's a number of use cases. I will put a suggestion link of a video that I had done previously that goes over some of those use cases. And I think that investors are starting to realize just how much potential this particular crypto project does have, because it is the pure proof of stake project out there. And one of the great aspects of being able to buy into this on Coinbase, I will put a referral link down in the description below. One, to get you signed up on Coinbase so that we get a match if you buy into Bitcoin BTC. For every $100 of Bitcoin that you buy, you get a $10 reward and I get a match. So it's a win-win for the crypto community, for both of us as being a part of that. And the second aspect is buying Algorand on Coinbase gives you the opportunity to stake, which is around 5% APY. And that's way better than any high yield interest that you can get at any savings account currently, based off of the current rates. And so a great place to park your money, make some great returns on not only the staking rewards, but also the volatility and upward momentum price action on this coin in particular. So as you can see here in the last month, a lot of up-down price action. If I go back to even a few months ago, you can see back in July, June, we're at below $1. And so I think my overall cost basis, I'm definitely under $1. I'd say probably at 70 to 80 cents, somewhere in that range. But I've got some equity on hand. I'm waiting for that next buying opportunity. As you can see, with it surging so much and just going parabolic, not a great time for me to come in and add an entry point to load up more. But I am being patient. And as you can see from this, 484.65% growth. And actually that was the year chart. If I go back to just the month chart, you can see just that price action happening over August from around $1, just above $1, dips down, and then giant jumps to up over $2, $2.50 at its high. And it's kind of cooled off, made some peaks and valleys again, and on the rise again. So it's 162.3% in the last month chart. Like I said, I'm waiting for it to cool off to see what it does, if it consolidates or potentially drives lower. And then I will be loading up more for the foreseeable future. Very excited about the potential for this. And it's just continuing to gain more momentum with the number of use cases and getting visibility out there. As this article states, Algorand has rallied 600% this year. What has fueled these gains? ALGO has risen sharply this year, climbing higher as its network benefits from growing adoption and widespread visibility is taking place. They reached $2.49 on September 9th, at which point it was up more than 630% year to date. Further, it was trading at its highest point since late January, when the digital assets price surpassed $3. This digital currency has gained value at a time when the Algorand network, which leverages pure proof of stake for its consensus algorithm, seems to be benefiting from widespread utilization. Since its launch in 2019, the blockchain platform, which is designed to finalize transactions almost instantly and provide high throughput, has caught the attention of governments, industry participants, investors, and key stakeholders behind stablecoins USDC and Tether. And this is an important point because ALGO is one of the first to become the green cryptocurrency, and they want to be one of the most environmentally friendly. They've done this through this proof of stake model where ETH or Ethereum is now starting to make that transition and strides, and you can see these other altcoins are doing the same. But the man behind ALGO, Silvio Micali, definitely do a Google search on him or watch one of my prior videos, and you'll see that this is a guy who has been in this industry for a very long time and taught on this as a professor at universities. Very highly educated guy who knows this process and has now taken it to another level to be able to really expand the business opportunities and make this company as well as this crypto project grow. In latest news, Algorand Foundation launches $300 million USD fund to support DeFi innovation. A huge amount of money out there to really be able to do the research that's needed and continue to help them to expand growth. As it states here, this will fuel the growth of decentralized exchanges, money markets, and more. They're calling it the Veritas DeFi program, dedicated to fulfilling the global promise of blockchain technology by leveraging the Algorand protocol and open source software. Today announced the Veritas DeFi program, 150 million ALGO, worth approximately $300 million US dollars today, to support DeFi innovation on the Algorand network. This fund will fuel the growth of decentralized exchanges, money markets, options markets, synthetic asset applications, and NFT platforms, all running on the best blockchain network for the future of finance. And that is what I truly believe. They will be in the top 5 market cap here in the next 2 to 3 years. I can't guarantee that. Obviously, this is all speculation, but just based on what I'm seeing in my own research and how quickly they're accelerating and moving, I do see that as a high probability. Algorand Foundation is excited to launch this funding program to help accelerate the adoption of DeFi across the Algorand ecosystem. This will provide them with the right infrastructure, application ecosystem, and liquidity, which will be key to ensuring that DeFi on Algorand is regarded as the world's most energy efficient, scalable, and low-cost DeFi ecosystem, said Sean Lee, CEO of the Algorand Foundation. Once again, they're continuing to do the right things, make those right moves with their money, and be able to put investments where they need to really expand and branch out. So let's touch on the price action in terms of where they're at with the market cap now and where that price could take them per coin by the end of 2021 this year. So this is a very interesting way to look at Algorand. This is on market cap, and you can see, like I said, within just even the last year, how quickly they've moved. I think when I first started investing in Algorand, their market cap, like I said, it's been just under a year. I want to say they were around just under 40, maybe like 35 to 37 market cap ranking. And you can just see over time that they're just, they had some lulls here as we go into the summer months, but then absolutely parabolic. And I think it's because so many are starting to realize how great this project is and the long-term use cases as well as immediate, that this company is here to stay, and this crypto project is one that you're going to want to get behind. I see it as a huge opportunity. I didn't get in as early as I would have liked, but I'm glad I got in when I did. And now it's just, when I see those opportunities to buy at a decent price, I will continue to load. And you'll see the crypto top 5 holdings that I have on my portfolio that I showcase for this channel. I'll put a suggestion link to that video as well. That once I do another follow-up video towards the end of this year, you'll see how those top 5 holdings have changed from a percentage standpoint and where I've really focused on, which ALGO is going to be one that I want in those top 1 or 2 or 3 spots within that top 5 holdings. Whereas before, I think it was at the bottom. In previous content, I had talked about where I thought this company was headed, and they do some fundamental analysis on this Coinpedia article, but really what I wanted to hit on the most was the price prediction for 2021 and just read through what they've stated and then compare it to some price predictions I had made in previous videos to see how that aligns. Algorand price prediction 2021. Following a bearish trend, ALGO entered the year 2021 with a trading value of 37 cents. And as I stated, they're up over $2 now, so just a very big jump and going parabolic. Later, the price started to reinforce as the token followed an upward trajectory. The token marked the yearly highs at $1.71 in the mid of February and dipped down, trended sideways further, so it took a period of consolidation. The price has seen massive ups and downs below $1 from May to July. Started a positive rally by the end of July. Following the uptrend, the price reached $2.01 at the press time. Algorand might likely escalate if it concentrates on building its platform and the software upgrade. The price might decline to as low as 30 cents. If that does happen, obviously that's bearish and time for me to buy a whole lot more. At the end of 2021, the highest ALGO price might reach $8.56. With average buy and sell pressures, the price could reach $4.20 by year's end. So in either case, if it goes to $4, if it goes to almost $8.50, $9, I'm a very happy man. And I will have made some really good unrealized gains. But for me, it's holding this for years. And as you've seen, for anybody who's been subscribed and watched previous videos, I just buy. I don't sell anything until I get to a position where either I need that capital to be able to do something with that cash, or I built up enough positions that I can start doing some trading. I really want to get to a point with any of my portfolio, whether it's stocks, crypto, where I've got thousands of coins, thousands of stocks, or, depending on the price per share for stocks, it could be hundreds, but at least a spot where I can shed some of a company. But if it's a company that obviously I believe in because I've invested a good portion of money in them, I don't want to completely sell out. In my previous video, a few months back, I talked about end of 2021 price prediction, and I was somewhere in the $10 range. This is not quite there, $8.56, so a little bit under. With that being said, I think that we still could be in that $7 to $10 range this year, but it's all based off of speculation and just what I'm seeing in terms of what's been happening recently and from the beginning of this year. If you're a follower of Algorand or other crypto projects out there, leave some comments below. Let me know your thoughts about Algorand, where you think it's going to end up at the end of this year. It would be great to hear some comments about that specifically, as well as where anybody thinks that we might be headed in the foreseeable future in the next 2 to 3 years. Let's continue building this community, getting that free education out there. If you've gotten value out of this content, as always, hit that like button, and make sure, if you want to see other videos similar to this, as well as other investment strategies, subscribe. I really want to get to that next milestone of 100 subscribers, but it takes every one of you showing me the support and getting behind me. Let's go out and make that money, make it a great week, And as always, don't just survive, thrive.